Morning guys. So last time we left off, I think we were just getting done with all the trusses and putting a little bit of the plywood on. Where we're at right now, we got all the plywood around the entire thing. The trusses are done all the way around. We haven't done the roof yet. So today we're gonna be doing the roof. So we're gonna put all of that plywood that's in the back of the trailer up there, nail it down and screw it off 100%. So this is what we're using to nail everything down with. Here's our air gun, okay? Pop open. Here's our nails. These are corrugated framing nails, 2-inch. We got the ring shank, so ring shank means they got little rings on them so they don't pull out through the wood. Make sure they don't sink too far. And when you shoot them too far, they'll pull right through the plywood and not even provide any shear value whatsoever. So right now we got this whole first line done. Trusses aren't always straight since they kind of warped. We got to cut almost every piece. So now that we got that set, we can just basically copy what we did in the beginning and bring it all the way up. So it's crucial that you hit your nails right on the line there. So since our line isn't really matched up with our truss, it's hard to guess where these nails are going to land. So you got to use your best judgment, because here, see up there's about a good 1/4 inch in between, and down here you're like a whole inch. So our trusses are a little warped.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
You don't have to be 100% flush to the outside. You can pull it in off the outside, but just get it to break where both pieces are going to break in the stud.
So we got this side almost done. We got one more, maybe 2 sheets, and we got to do the rest of the other side. Push it, right there. Nail her good, Nick. After that row, we just got to put the tar paper on. Then she'll be waterproof, ready for tomorrow's rain. Alright, Paul. You ready for the last one? Oh, like a glove. Right there, dude. Alright, it's getting pretty dark, so I'm gonna have to stop filming for a little bit. We're gonna put the felt up. Yeah! We got it, and we're gonna put the felt on, and that's gonna be it.
You have to get that tar paper and start putting it across it.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna do that right now.
We got it right here. Me and Mom are gonna start putting all this stuff in there.
Okay.
Stuff out of the back of the truck.
Alrighty.
So you got to get the. I don't care if it overhangs on the edges. I mean, don't let it overhang too much because the wind will grab a hold of it. But staple the living shit out of it. Got 2 staple guns.
Okay, we can
Put
go
them in your
quick
back
then.
pocket.
Yeah.
Are you 100% nailed off? 100%.
Yeah, Nick just finished.
Are you 100%, Nick?
Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing, Mama?
Oh, putting this inside so it don't get all wet.
Isn't that heavy?
Yeah. You do what your mind wants you to do.
Trying to get everything inside before it rains. Paul's just getting some staple guns, and we're gonna throw that felt up there real quick, and then it'll be waterproof. It was a pretty late night last night. We worked till about 8:30, 9 o'clock, but we got it done. So here you can see from afar. Let's go up and take a look at what's going on. It was supposed to rain all day today, but the weatherman can't always be right. It rained last night. It rained pretty good. We got no water in here. No drips, no leaks, no nothing. It's not even slightly wet on the ceiling here, so that's good. Completely sealed. We did run out of felt, so on the very top, kind of halfway through to the peak on the front, we had to use some plastic, and luckily we had that, because that just would have been pretty bad. That's the most important piece too, because if you don't have it on the top, all the rest of it doesn't even matter, because it'll just go right underneath of it. So I'll go up there and I'll show you what I mean. So here we got all the felt down, and you might be wondering, why do we have little things like this? Well, you can't seal it perfectly, but when you layer it like this, the water will hit and just roll right off, because it can't go uphill, it has to go downhill. And that's our piece of plastic up there. This was the type of felt we used. So the way you secure it to the roof is just using staples. We put staples about every foot line down, so it makes nice uniform and secure hold. And it worked great. There's no leaks at all. So our little plastic we got, this is what I'm talking about. We had to do this because we had no more felt left. We used absolutely every little bit that we could. So when I go to the store tomorrow and pick up the roofing, I get one more roll of felt. We'll make sure it's completely waterproof. One of the most important things when you're putting this felt on is to make sure there are no holes, absolutely 0 holes. Because if there's a hole, it's gonna have a leak. So this is your waterproofing, and if it goes through your roofing, this will protect you. So if this is your last barrier and you got holes in it, that's really gonna undermine what you're actually trying to do here. It's pretty thick, so you don't have to worry about walking on it and ripping it. My other roofing video that we did on Donna's house, my aunt, that was kind of thin stuff. So we had to be careful when we were walking on it, especially with how hot it was, because this stuff has like an asphalt coat to it on the top of it. So it gets slick and it heats up nice and easy, so it can rip pretty easy too. But that's the most important thing. You can't have it rip, or else your waterproofing is just not there. All right, that'll do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time.